today. Time to talk about those crazy housewives. And when I tell you there's a lot going on, there's a lot. Okay, people, going on. So today, first, we're going to talk about Shannon Beador and Vicky and Tamra and that whole fiasco that they call a friendship that never should have been. Then we're going to talk about the first black woman on the Real Housewives of New York. Then we're going to talk about Kelly Dodd offending the people from the Black Lives Matter movement, and just and what a basket case she is. What a nut job Kelly Dodd is. But first, let's get into this Shannon Beador and Tamra thing. Okay, so you know they all used to be the three amigas and all of that. But no, let me go back further than that. Shannon Beador is my favorite housewife of all times. I know. Save it for yourselves, people. Don't tell me, what? Shannon Beador, she's boring. She's this, she's that. I have personal reasons for really liking Shannon Beador, and I love the way that she survived her divorce. If you've been divorced before, you'll know what I'm talking about. A divorce could be like a death, people, and some people never recover from it. And so I really think she came out of that divorce better. She didn't need that bum anyway that goes by the nickname David. And by the way, did you guys hear David and his new Fruit Loop? Oh, are they married yet? They might be married. The new Fruit Loop that he married. God, what is the mistress name? I still call her the mistress. I can't remember her name. Oh, Leslie. Are having a baby? Like, David's going to have a baby in his late 50s? Okay, whatever. But anyway, so Shannon's better off without David anyway. I mean, he just was a cheater. Point blank, period. But she had this fake friendship with Tamra Judge and Vicky Gunvalson. They were the three amigas. Oh, until one day, Shannon posted a picture of her with Kelly Dodd on her Instagram, and when I say those two freaked out, okay, I'm talking about Tamra and Vicky, they freaked out. They start saying she wasn't loyal. They start posting things on their Instagram account about she's not a loyal friend, and then Tamra went even further. She would go on for months, people, months on end, talking about my fave Shannon and how two-faced she was and how she was only there for camera time. I mean, it went on and on and on. So now, a couple days ago, since Orange County is coming on back on, you know, they're back in the press. I would say it was supposed to come on last night, but didn't because of the debate, the vice presidential debate. But anyway, they're back in the news, they're promoting it and everything. And so someone had asked her, I believe she was on Entertainment Tonight, Shannon, what she thought about her friendship with Tamra. And Shannon said that, you know, she said a lot of things, a laundry list of things about me that was not true. She could have called her a bold-faced liar. I'm thinking that Shannon's still taking the high road, because I would say I would have really trashed Tamra. She said, and it's interesting when people say, how come you don't pick up the phone to call her? And she said, why? I would be a moron to pick up the phone to call someone that's been bashing me for months on end. It got to the point, it was like weekly. Yet here comes it every week, yet another untruth. So I decided to take the high road. See why I like Shannon? She is classy. That is a perfect opportunity to trash the nut job that's been trashing you for months. But she still didn't call her a nut job. And Tamra is a nut job. We know she is, okay? And so, but she spoke her truth for the first time. She didn't reply back and forth and have some Twitter war going on. She took the high road. Well, that was the first time she mentioned it. Well, here comes Tamra today, okay? Oh, God. Here she is again, being her usual shady self. She's a shady woman, okay? She's a shady shit-starting woman, okay? So here she is trying to cause more shit between her and Shannon, okay? So this is what she posted on her Instagram. It says, oh, I gotta get it to come up. So I have two screens here. Makes it complicated. Okay, there we go. I put it over here. She says, some people aren't loyal to you. They are loyal to the need of you. Once their needs change, so does their loyalty. Here she goes again, talking trash about her in the media. I mean, yeah, that's really going to make Shannon forgive you. I mean, Tamra is, I'm so glad she's gone. You know, Andy, you need to install a no nut job clause, okay? No nut jobs when you're hiring people, because he keeps hiring nut jobs. Then You would think that would be enough. Okay, we get the message. You're talking to Shannon. You're still upset. You still think that she's not loyal to you. She goes on. Because Shannon said that it was a good thing that she had left because it forced her to create other relationships with the other women. And she wasn't doing that when the three amigas were around. And this is what Tamra had to say about it. Oh, because we stopped you from developing those relationships. You told me all season to stay away from Kelly and Emily. Lies, lies, lies. You know, because Tamra's really mature. So, you know, that was a very powerful statement coming from a very mature woman. Okay, whatever. And then she puts down uno amiga. Only one amiga left. I mean, come on. I'm so glad that we don't have to go through another season of this. Tamra is the biggest adolescent there is, trapped into a 55-year-old woman's body. I mean, she is juvenile, people, because if you really missed your friend, and let's face it, behind anger is always hurt and pain, you would pick up the phone and have a mature adult conversation. So, if you ask me, and nobody did, remember, I love giving unwanted opinions. This friendship should have never been. Did Shannon use Tamra and Vicky? Yeah, that's what you do. You know, you meet people on the job, you become friends with them, and then when they move on, so does the friendship. I mean, it happens all the time. You didn't think that was your true blue real friend, did you, Tamra? I mean, come on. That would be adolescent to think like that. Listen, you're hurt because you guys aren't friends anymore, but you got fired. Not Shannon, and she couldn't hate all of her co-workers, okay? She did the right, responsible thing, and that is getting rid of YouTube. Bye-bye. See you later. I mean, and if you just want to have an amicable relationship with her, Tamra, just pick up the phone. Duh. Now let's move on. So the news has been all over the internet that the Real Housewives of New York has a new housewife. And it will be their first African-American housewife. Her name is Ebony Williams. She's a producer for Revolt Black News. She also has been on Fox Sports and the Fox News Channel and NBA 2K. She has a law degree. She's a lawyer. And she's also an author of a book called Pretty Powerful Appearance, Substance, and Success. And I must say, for the record, she is absolutely stunning. I mean, I think she's just beautiful. So congratulations to you, Ebony. She also beat out two other runner-ups, that's what I'm going to call them. That's Bershawn Shaw and Alicia Quarles. And Bershawn is going to be a friend to the show. So again, congratulations, Ebony. I'm looking forward to watching you. Now let's talk about this Kelly Dodd situation. Now I just did a live about this in which we talked in depth about it. If you're interested in that, make sure you check that out. But this is just a summary of what happened because a lot of people missed me playing the video. Okay, so we all know that Kelly wore a hat that said Drunk Lives Matter. It offended the people that supported the Black Lives Matter movement. She apologized, but she added, you know, a bunch of group of weirdos at the end of the apology, so it really wasn't sincere. Porsha Williams came out and said that, you know, this was very offensive. She still didn't do anything about it. She actually released another video where she's saying that it wasn't her fault, the hat was given to her, somewhat of an apology, but at the end of the video, she actually turns to the camera, flips her middle finger up and says, F you. This was too much for anyone to handle. Now Porsha Williams and many others are asking and calling for her to be fired. Here is the tape again.
Hat.
It was a gift. I'm sorry. We were so inconsiderate.
Yeah, I did not want you put there. Everyone's like, "Oh, is she mocking?" No, it was a gift. It was my it's my bridal shower.
It was a joke.
I didn't buy it. It was a joke.
And that was out way before any of that started. She said that, right? The lady that made the hat said she made that hat before any of it.
Drunk wives matter.
They kind of do.
They kind of do. You know what? All lives matter. Lives.
So sorry.
So sorry. She bought it for me. Actually, it was her. It's Tiffany.
She thought it made the gift.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It made her so
I thought it
went
was.
With the suit.
It was a joke, and so people that can't get a joke.
Now, as you can see, I had to mute out what she said. She actually flipped up her middle finger and says, anyone that doesn't believe that that was a joke, go F yourself. what do I think about it? I think Kelly Dodd should have been fired like yesterday, but that's just my opinion. And we all have different opinions. So let's talk about it today in the comment section. We got a lot to talk about. Does anybody else think it's a good thing that Shannon and Tamra are not friends anymore? And what do you guys think about Bravo hiring their first African-American housewife on the Real Housewives of New York? And then Kelly thing. Give me the details, you guys. What do you think about it? Does anyone else agree that she should be fired? All right, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, go ahead and do that. And I'll see you guys in the comment section. We have a lot to talk about. Until next time, bye for now.